community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
No borders, no nations.
I think there will be.
I started wearing eyeshadow like to go out a couple of years ago, not long after I came out really, and it was my friend. She'd always say to me, oh, you should try putting on some eyeshadow, and I just used to say like, oh yeah, okay. And then one day we were going out and she just says, oh, let me put it on for you, and I just really liked it. It's become my thing, but then I do also get nervous putting it on. I have had a lot of comments in the past from it. I have had a lot of people say, oh well, you know, men shouldn't wear makeup and you shouldn't wear eyeshadow. One of my family members has point blank refused to go out with me before because I wear eyeshadow.
I like those two colours. These two from Maeve. No one in my life growing up realised that I was queer. I definitely didn't realise it myself. On TV, there was no good trans representation. The most that I got was offensive stereotypes of men in dresses or trans people who, you know, used to be men or had the surgery, and people would be very strange about it. It didn't really feel like a thing that anyone could do. It was the same with being queer. It was something that you didn't speak about, and you were told from a young age was wrong. Whenever I would try and dress femininely, I was told that was, you know, gross, perverted, disgusting. I looked like a clown or a freak, I would say.
To be genderqueer and to be queer as a whole is an act of protest against just the heteronormative society that we live in. Even prior to coming out as non-binary, just kind of being an openly queer person, I've been called names, I've been smacked around a bit. Hate crime out in public with things that are outwardly violent, that's visible. It definitely doesn't get talked about as much as it should, but you can see it happen. But it's the stuff that happens like behind closed doors that just quietly suppresses people, which is what I think is the most common problem that a lot of particularly young queer folks face.
I live near a school, 2 schools, and one of them is a secondary, and I always hate walking past it because there's always that group of teenagers outside. And I walked past it one day, going to meet my friends, and I walked past them and I could feel kind of a group of them looking at me, but I've just thought, carry on walking. I could hear someone following me. When I turned around, 2 of them were following me, and they said, can I take a photo of you? And I said no, because I thought, I know exactly what you're gonna do. And as I proceeded to walk, I got full-on kind of verbal abuse for quite a while, and it was one of the only moments where I thought, should I run?
I was sexually abused as a child. I thought it must just be a fetish or something, because I was like, I don't know why I'm compelled to do this. There must be something wrong with me. I have this compulsion to seek out these clothes and makeup. My dad called me clown, pervert, disgusting, didn't want to be seen within like 5 meters of him. You know, it's hard being rejected by the people who are supposed to be there for you. They said it was too sudden, too difficult to accept. They thought I was being influenced by the person who abused me.
Because you get people who are oppressed, and they see others who are oppressed who are also fighting for their own rights, and that's threatening because you fear that you're going to then get pushed under the rug. I get it, but that's not what's happening. Like, when it comes to TERFs, trans women are not trying to take away rights from cis women. They are trying to stand with you to get rights for all women. And for some reason you're turning around and saying, no, we don't want more support because we don't get you.
Spread love, not hate. Together we can all be great. Spread love, not hate. Together we can all be great.
Trans women are women. We're not fighting for rights for trans women. We're fighting for rights for women. Any marginalized and oppressed group of people, we want to fight for all of them. And then people get threatened who aren't part of said, like, one of those groups, and they think, oh, well, we're going to get ignored now. And that's not what's happening. And that's when you get infighting. And sometimes it's people who are in our community, who are other queer folks, who will turn around and kind of like, yeah, so I am queer. But that's where I draw the line. I've had situations of being in rooms of people who are all queer in some sense, and yet have still turned around looking at me with the most disgusted expression. That's the stuff that really gets me, because that's the stuff that doesn't get seen. And I think it comes from like a fear of like cis hetero people. If they turn around and like, yeah, we're with you guys, this is fucking weird, then they'll be kind of left alone. But what I don't think these people realize is, if trans people get eradicated, if that were to be the thing that comes into fruition, all these laws get passed, they're coming for you next. The queer community is all about togetherness. It's all about looking out for each other and fighting for being able to be who you are without having to explain yourself for that.
Show me what a feminist looks like.
This is what a feminist looks like.
Show me what a feminist looks like.
This is what a feminist looks like.